What's going on, guys? MTB has some of the coolest slang terminology out there. So today we're going to go over some of my favorites, some of the ones I don't quite understand and wish would disappear. We're going to talk about where they came from and how they're used. So let's get to talking some slang. My first and favorite term, and you can tell because it's in our title, is shred. Back in the 80s, guitarists said they'd shredded a solo when they ripped through it fast and aggressive. Then surfers and snowboarders picked it up to describe attacking a wave or a line. And mountain bikers weren't far behind. By the time bikes started bombing down raw trails in the late 80s, we were shredding too. Shredding just isn't about going fast. It's a perfect mix of aggression and control. It's ripping a section so hard it feels like you're tearing the trail apart, but with style. My second favorite term is sick. And I say it a lot. Some people might even get a little bit annoyed, but honestly, it's sick. We all used to tell our parents we were sick when we didn't want to go to school. But in the 80s, this term got flipped on its head. Skaters, surfers, and even concert goers started saying something was sick when it was unbelievably good. And that vibe carried straight into mountain biking. So now when a rider throws down a huge whip or cleans a nasty rock garden, you don't say, "That looked nice, man." We say, "Dude, that was sick." It's all about something being so wild or impressive, it almost doesn't seem right. And that's why it's stuck as one of the most iconic MTB slang terms ever. It's pretty sick. My next favorite term to use while on the trail or describing something is steezy. Man, that was steezy, bro. Steezy is one of my favorite words in riding. It's a mashup of style and ease. And it started in hip-hop culture back in the 80s before it made its way into skateboarding, snowboarding, and eventually mountain biking. And when you call someone steezy, you're saying their riding looks effortless and smooth, like they're just flowing with the bike instead of fighting it. And that's why a simple cable or whip can look way better steezy than forced and out of control. Steeze isn't just about doing something big, it's about making it look good and effortless. Another one of my favorites to say because it describes my favorite kind of trail and it's really fun to say. Loamer! If you've ever heard someone call a trail a loamer and you don't know what they're talking about that perfect, soft dirt that hasn't been packed down yet. Basically, a rake and ride. The kind of soil you can drift through, carve fresh lines, and it just feels like riding on butter. Loam is what every rider dreams of. Tacky enough to hold speed, but loose enough to let your tires dance. A loamer just isn't a trail, it's a vibe. And when the dirt's fresh and untouched, it feels like you've got the whole mountain dialed, just for you. Okay, let's do it. Let's talk about two terms that I absolutely don't understand where they came from. And the first one is ramping. I'm gonna ramp off that. Where did that come from? A ramp is something we jump off of. I want to jump off that. The ramp is the apparatus. You don't ramp off the ramp. Anybody know where it came from? Do you say ramping? I mean, every time I hear it, I go, what the heck is ramping? The next and final term that we're going to talk about today that I don't quite understand, and I don't understand its origins or have found it, is describing the landing of the jump, and calling it a lander. Now, the landing is where you land. Now, I guess lander could be another slang term. We love, like a loamer, it's a lander. Every time I hear it, though, I go, what? It's a landing. You want to move the landing back. We need to move the landing forward. You completely overshot the landing. When I hear, hey man, can we move that lander forward a little bit? Or is that lander too short? You land on a landing. There's no involved. Well, guys, I hope you had fun learning about a few of my favorite and least favorite MTB terms. Now, you do you. Say what you want. It's a free country. The Shred Academy isn't here to censor you. What terms do you love? What terms do you use? We'd love to hear about them in the comments. And if you liked this episode, let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, turn on notifications, all that good stuff. Become a paid Patreon to help this channel keep creating content. And we'll see you in the next episode. Rubber side down. Thanks for watching, guys.
Bye.